And the E-Block begins today with a developing story. Moments ago, the Grand Rapids Ballet, Grand Rapids Symphony, and Opera Grand Rapids have all announced updated health and safety protocols for their upcoming season at DeVos Performance Hall. Masks will be required for all guests while attending events. Guests will also be required to show proof of a COVID-19 vaccination or a negative COVID test, along with a matching photo ID outside of the venue prior to entering each event. Joe Rogan, the mega popular podcast host who has suggested in the past that young, fit people don't need to get the COVID-19 vaccine, has announced he has tested positive for the virus, but is feeling fine thanks to a cocktail of unproven medical treatments. After the diagnosis, he said he immediately threw the kitchen sink at it. His methods include taking ivermectin. That's the deworming veterinarian drug that is formulated for use in cows and horses. The Food and Drug Administration is urging people to stop ingesting the animal version of the drug to fight COVID-19. ABBA has announced that they are releasing their first new music in 40 years, as well as the launch of a revolutionary concert next year. Following the announcement in London, the group also unveiled 2 new singles, I Still Have Faith with You and Don't Shut Me Down. Both songs will appear on their forthcoming 10-track album called Voyage. The album will be released this November. And we are just 2 weeks away from the start of one of the area's biggest attractions, Art Prize, returning to Grand Rapids. The international competition is coming back for the first time since 2018. The biannual event, of course, canceled last year because of the pandemic, and despite a rising number of COVID cases, as of now, the show will go on.
It's incredible the response we've had from artists who we're so enthusiastic to come back and show their work. And really after the pandemic, having this great energy and seeing the work, it's starting to go in. A lot of the murals and larger installations, like the energy and excitement that's already building downtown is amazing.
For 18 days, art is exhibited all over the city in a variety of mediums, from murals to art installations. The independent organization awards $450,000 to artists through grants, and organizers say economically the event attracts 500,000 people from all over the world and can generate more than $30 million for West Michigan. With the Delta variant, however, continuing to plague the country, they say safety is at the forefront of this year's event.